first things first, can you give me your name and company and all that good stuff?
Yes, I am Sapir. I am from Zano. We run a live database of rosters, agencies in the influencer marketing space. We have about 400 talent agencies on our roster today.
That is amazing. So you work with brands and influencers day and night all the time for many, many years.
Yes.
How do you go about understanding how to build trust between those brands specifically and the influencers that you're working?
Yeah. So when I look at what I do and I think about the agencies, I have close relationships with them, and I always am getting like the insider, the behind the scenes of the activations with the brands. And what I've come to see a lot that I spoke of before is the the distrust that there can be between brands and creators, that they sometimes the brand don't pay the creators, they lowball the creators, they don't trust them that they can handle the script properly, the briefs, and I would love to see more of a brand, and it actually is happening, but slowly. I'd love to see more brands saying, okay, you're the influencer, what do you think we should do, how do you think we should sell our product on your platform, because they got the audience.
Is there so along those same lines? Because you're right. I've seen so many more influencers that like you can tell that they're being themselves in these clearly like sponsored posts, and the same thing with a lot of like podcast ad reads, even with podcast hosts. There's a lot of times when but like, oh, they're really having fun. They actually enjoy this.
Yeah.
Is it just as simple as like understanding that there's only certain brands that an influencer really wants to work with, and that those brands are going to let them?
100%. Yeah, and the agent, like the influencer sometimes tells the agent, "Hey, I love this brand. Go get me a deal with them." And sometimes they go and do that. With the good agencies can go and do that. They have the contacts for that. And when it's genuine, it does come across like you just said. You feel that it's authentic. Something that is coming up now with technology is brands are specifically looking for influencers that are already using their products, so that they can naturally migrate into. They'll still do the hashtag ad, sure, but the audience knows that they've used it before, so they'll believe that they actually like it, and it will come across as more authentic.
And is that just something as simple as finding those influencers, like just looking back at their content and seeing like what they talked about in the past?
Yeah, but on scale, it's very hard to do that. Like, how do you find that, right? So a lot of we spoke about AI. There are some searches that you can do, like like let's say for example, if it's a mattress or something, you can look up the brand's name and then see, did this influencer talk about this mattress before in their content? Okay, we want to work with them.
That's amazing. And I could pick your brain for hours about this because we get to work with some influencers, but I want to be respectful of time. So thank you so much for sharing your genius with us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me. It was really nice.